Hello, everyone. Welcome back to History's Historian. My name is Denzel, and today we're going to be doing a curriculum review for the AP World History course. And a little thing about this course, this was my first ever AP class that I took, and I love this class. If I was given the opportunity to take it over and over again, I would. There was so much rich material, and the classmates that was learning the material alongside with, we had a lot of fun going over this. It was really nice. It was a fun atmosphere. And though I didn't know what I was doing at first, I ended up falling in love with this class. So this class really means a lot to me. And without further ado, uh, let's jump right into it. And before we can even talk about the course material, let's talk about the exam. Now, the exam, it's a bit of a beast, and well, I'll if you want, you can pause and take a look because I will make a full video on on the test format. So I won't really take as much time here to explain the full exam, but this is all you just need to know. It's 3 hours, 15 minutes long. It's two sections, and there's two things to do within each section. And I have all of them listed up here on the screen, and the percentages of how each part is worth. So you can take a photo of this. I will be going over this soon. So don't worry, don't fret. I'll be going over this soon. And my advice that I can offer to you is this. My advice is that you stay positive. For the exam, take as much time as you need, but you got to keep a moderate pacing when you're answering questions. All right, so don't try and spend as much time as you can all on one question. And don't give up. Don't ever give up. All right. Now, the AP College Board has split up the curriculum into four big chunks, right? All of world history, they condensed into four big chunks. And these time periods are from the 1200s to 1450, 1450 to 1750, 1750 to 1900, and 1900 to present day. Now, they also spread 9 units across these four time periods, and we're going to review over all of them. Yep, that's right. We're going to review over all of them, or at least to the best of my knowledge as I remember them. It's been so long since ninth grade. And so, without further ado, let's get into the first time period, which is 1200 to 1450, which was the early kingdoms and empires. Now, this time period takes up units 1 and 2, and this will deal with the emerging empire nation states around at the time. For example, there's the empires in Asia, such as the rise of the dynasties in China and the rise of Korea and Vietnam. There's the Americas with the native tribes of the Incas and the Aztecs and the North American native tribes. There's the Muslim regions of the world, aka Dar al Islam. There's the nation states of Africa, and there are the early states of Europe after the fall of the Holy Roman Empire, after the fall of the Roman Empire, the Western Roman Empire in 476. And we'll also be talking about things such as the Crusades. We'll be talking about things such as the Silk Road, the Mongol Empire, which is going to be really fun when we get there. And we'll be talking about trade in the Indian Ocean. Now, next up is the time period 1450 to 1750, which is the expansion of worldviews and of trade. Now, this covers units 3 and 4, and it's going to deal with expansions and the falls of the previously mentioned empires. For example, there's the fall of the Mongols that's going to happen in the previous time period, and there's going to be the rise of the new dynasties and the expansions of the new dynasties of China. There's also going to be the expansions of other empires. There will be the religious Reformation, aka the Protestant Reformation, that happens in the 1500s, and most importantly and notably, the Columbian Exchange and the Commercial Revolution. This will be very important when we get to it. This will be very important as the Columbian Exchange is going to be not just a major component of world history, but it's going to be a major component of AP Euro and AP United States history. So just keep that in mind. Now, after that is the period of 1750 to 1900, which is one of my favorite periods, known as the Revolutionary Period. Now, within this period, it takes units 5 and 6. And since we're covering from 1750 to 1900, there's a lot of events that happen in this time frame that deal more with or changing politics and revolutions that try to overcome government systems that aren't so beneficial for the people. And so we have secular reform movements, mainly the Enlightenment. We have revolutions galore, such as the Haitian Revolution, French Revolution, American Revolution, revolutions in Latin America, and not to mention we get industrialization, and we even get unification, such as unification of Germany and the unification of Italy. And then finally, the entire time period of 1900 to the present day, which is wars and their aftermath. Now, of course, there's going to be a whole lot of wars that are mentioned in the previous units, in the previous time periods as well, but it's mainly these ones that are like big, right? Not to say that the wars that happen in the Revolutionary period aren't big, but these ones are big because they're compared to how far the other wars are, these are most recent. And so this one deals with units 7, 8, and 9. And this entire time period will deal with World Wars 1 and 2. It will deal with the Great Depression. It will also deal with the Cold War, decolonization, and globalization in 90s and 2000s. And there will be more videos coming soon. I'll have more videos on each time period and the specific things that you need to know that go on during these time periods and also in the units. I will put in-depth videos on the more important events within each time period. There will be separate videos on the extremely important events. Like I will put and separate the most important like time periods together, and then I will make videos on the most extremely important events that you need to know. And then we'll also be doing time period reviews, and I will also do my best to get out videos about practice multiple choice and practice FRQ questions. And I believe that that is it for today. So thank you so much. Take care, and if I don't see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.